There is a sense of normalcy inside of this home that makes it hard to believe what this family has been through.
After I left Afghanistan, 2 or 3 days later, I heard this from my neighbors. There was 2 Taliban. They came with a motorbike, and they were asking for me.
Hamid is a former Afghan interpreter who worked with the U.S. military for 2 years, a job that made him a target of the Taliban.
It was like, if I'd been there, I would be killed. I would be killed, yeah.
In August, this family escaped chaos at the airport in Kabul.
We pushed ourselves into the crowd. There was so much, shooting around us. Yeah, shooting. There was so scary sense. And then we pushed ourselves into the crowd. And finally we get into the gate. And we approached the U.S. Marines. One of them, God bless him, he took us inside.
What it took to get here is worthy of the front page.
What was that moment like?
With tears of joy,
What it can take to start a new life is a different story.
When I look at my kids, my children, and the homeless shelter, I control my tear and I walk outside. I'm sorry.
Zia Ghafouri went through it 7 years ago. He worked in battle zones as an interpreter for the U.S. government. When he and his then pregnant wife and 3 children came to America, they didn't know where to go and ended up in a homeless shelter.
We don't want these people faced with those struggles that we had in the United States when we got here.
It's why he started the Interpreting Freedom Foundation to help former interpreters settle in the United States.
Our government, when I served in Afghanistan, ordered me to make promises to these people that we would not surrender them to a life of death and destitute for them and their families.
Sean Kilbane served 2 tours in Afghanistan. He's now helping dozens of Afghan families find permanent places to live.
Once they arrive, the challenges immediately begin with housing.
He says affordable housing is hard to find. Plus, many Afghans don't yet have lines of credit or enough money to pay rent.
I'm just trying to find a job and get my driving license and find a job. I know I want to work and I want to start a new life here in Charlotte.
Since we spoke, Sean says Hamid has landed a job and his employer has found him and his family a long-term place to live. But Sean says there are far too many other Afghans who worked with the U.S. overseas falling through the cracks.
I will not leave a fallen comrade behind to the best of my ability. And if I have to die on this hill, I'll die on this hill.
Hamid's wife, Shukriya, hopes to take English classes at a community college, opportunity that could be out of reach for a woman in Afghanistan today.
It's perfect. Yeah.
While America is the land of opportunity, it is not of guarantee.
I will keep continue to help every single those